Chairman and members of the Democratic Town Committee, I accept your nomination for Mayor of East Haven. I do so with humility, and I am deeply moved by the confidence that you all have placed in me running for this position. This is a great honor, and it is even greater responsibility. And tonight, I am asking you and everybody watching this and the members who are sitting along the back to please join our campaign and join what we're doing as a team. We are not just a united party. We are going to be a united town. Before I continue, I would like everyone to take a moment of silence for the service members who lost their lives tragically in Chattanooga, Tennessee last week and around the world. Thank you. It is because of them and all of the servicemen and women that represent this country that allow us the privilege to be in this room tonight, letting democracy work. We thank them. I'd like to thank Lou and Linda for your nominations. They were beautiful. I thank you for speaking on my behalf, and I will not let you down. I would like to thank my wife, Chelsea, for supporting my passions and my ideas since day one. Everything that I've spoken about my hometown, she has been behind me more than anyone else. The ideas in this town mean more after bringing our firstborn into the world last month. He wasn't supposed to be born until this upcoming Sunday, but he came in about a month early. I think he was excited from all this campaign talk. I'd like to thank the rest of my family, including my parents, Tammy and Stan Speer, who have helped raise me into the man that I am today. I'd like to thank my grandmother, Jan Lugal, who for always being there and teaching me at an early age that we must treat everyone equally, regardless of political affiliation, and to always make sure that I am the best person that I can be every day. I would also like to give credit to my grandfather, Peter Lugal. I know he's looking down on us right now and looking over what's going on and is very proud. Quoting one of his speeches, he once read, "It's time to throw the rascals out." We have been led in the wrong direction in this town for quite some time now. The current administration, their roadmap leads to a beach in Florida, while ours is leading 100 yards up Main Street. As mayor, you can find me in City Hall, not on a motorcycle on the Atlantic coast. We must have elected officials that are here and ready to focus on the betterment of our town and its future, and I believe tonight with the slate that we are putting together as a committee, we will do just that. East Haven needs the next decade to be focused on hope and change, not leaders who are stuck in the 90s and are part of an old boys club. When we speak of the 90s, we might as well start off and speak about 200 Tyler Street. We can display just how out of touch this current administration is and how little they care about you, the citizens. Since Joe Maturo was first elected, we haven't had anything done with the old high school, except ignore a referendum in 2011. When the people spoke, he did not listen. That's 18 years. So how many times can we believe the tease that something's going to happen? How many times can we continue to have this project put off? As your mayor, I will finally act on 200 Tyler Street, an issue that everybody else seems to run and hide from. Within the first 30 days of taking office, that I step into Town Hall, we will assemble an official committee that will move this project forward. We will look at the property for civic and educational purposes. In no way will this property be looked at for housing under my administration. School consolidation will be worked with the focus on having the best interests of our children. Education is going to be one of the cornerstones of my platform. It is the key to everything. It's the key to house prices rising, and it also plays an important part to the business growth in our community. As your mayor, I promise my administration will understand and work with our Board of Ed members and parents regarding the plans for consolidation. And I can assure you that we will make sure that we have plans in place for the newly vacated buildings so we don't have a handful of 200 Tyler Streets on our hands. We will start a universal pre-K that will give everyone an equal head start towards a life of higher education goals. Under a Speer administration, we will treat pre-K like kindergarten and give every child an opportunity to attend pre-K in the town of East Haven. Busy working families all over our wonderful town will feel relieved knowing that their children are safe and getting a head start on their education. We can talk about bonding. For once, we're going to stop bonding for anything that does not help the long-term growth and success of our town. We will create a comprehensive plan of development for all of East Haven. We will not forget the needs of our veterans, our senior citizens, and the hardworking taxpayers that are residents of this town. We will not focus on one specific area. There will no longer be a forgotten part of East Haven. We're going to create a new blight commission and focus on the beautification of our wonderful shoreline town. It's not just what we hope for, it's what our town deserves, and it is what we as a team will deliver. As Lou mentioned earlier in his nomination, in this room, it holds a special place in my heart. I grew up here, learning from the seniors of this community over almost the past few decades. I am a young family man, and I have the drive and passion and will work 24/7 to bring this town into the realities it needs for 2015 and beyond. We will drive the Old Boys Club out of Town Hall. I will give my all to East Haven. This is a new ballgame as our current mayor has struck out. East Haven, I promise you, this will not be politics as usual. This is going to be something different that you'll see over the next few months. Mr. Maturo says that we are the shining star of the shoreline, but he has dimmed our light far too long. It is time to believe. It is time to change. It is time to believe in East Haven. And I need everybody who is watching this, whether it's on ETV, any news reporters, we need your help in East Haven. Get involved. Don't be afraid to get involved. We need a unified party and a unified town. I look forward to being your next mayor.